Hi and welcome everyone. I am Friar Tuck if you are new here. I am generally pretty weary about putting out my own spiritual beliefs, but one of the things that I have found over my 25 years of being chronically homeless is that you need some sort of spiritual foundation. It doesn't matter if it's organized religion or if it's hugging a tree. If you go to NA or AA, that is one of their steps. You need to have a religious foundation. And back in the day, I used to be very much against it because part of what jaded me from Christianity and made me walk away from Christianity is that I saw, I like to call it priestcraft, but basically, Christianity was being weaponized against the homeless. They were being told that in order to be fed, they had to attend a sermon. If they didn't attend a sermon, they didn't get fed. Shelters that claim to be Christian will tell you if you don't go to our service, then you have no place to stay, even if it interferes with your job. You have all of these different things that Christianity does that is actually harmful to the homeless community and kind of turns it into a parlor trick, this for that. And so therefore it takes it from being something that you would normally see as, okay, I want to go get my spiritual food. You're seeing it almost being commercialized. It's because you're paying for your food by listening to this guy speak to you about something. And then what do these people do? A lot of them, especially the ones that are kind of a little loopy, they'll go out there and they'll just start spouting Bible verses and stuff like that because they're forced to eat, or they're forced to listen to a sermon, and then they are then going out and repeating all of that because that's how they're getting money into their pocket, is because, Christians like to help out Christians. And, if you're speaking Bible verses and stuff like that, you must be a Christian. Well, see, the thing is I have come to my own realization and to my own way of thinking. But the thing is, I still allow other religions to influence me. One thing that I was taught when I was younger and still in Christianity is that after Jesus died, basically the church was whole, like a glass table. But when he died, it was shattered, and certain pieces of the truth are in every religion. I think that every religion gets a piece of it. One of the great things that Christianity brings, especially to be a positive effect within homelessness, is being your brother's keeper. It is the law of love and the law of oneness, because if you love yourself, you're going to take care of yourself. And if you realize that you are one with everything, then you are your brother's keeper, because when you do for your brother, it's like doing for yourself, because you all come from the same place. Okay, there are good things that Christianity can teach us. Okay, and I have been asked by a subscriber to, kind of use my understanding of Christianity and, do my own take on it, because I'm kind of an outsider looking in a lot of ways. There was a lot of reasons why I walked away from the Christian church. But the thing is, I'm still a monotheist. I still believe in one creator. I just choose not to follow organized religion. What I learned is that if I want to know my creator, is all I got to do is go look outside, because the rules or laws of the universe are God's laws. Those are immutable laws that you cannot circumvent no matter how you want to, such as the law of causation. What you do to others, others will do to you. And so therefore you've got to understand that even though you think that somebody is being mean and is going to get away with it, through the law of cause and effect, everything always balances out to zero. And the same thing of the duality, the yin and the yang. The yin and the yang is to teach us that at the end of the day, everything equals zero, because you have a little bit of bad in the good and a little bit of good in the bad, but at the end of the day, they both cancel each other out and equal zero. Okay, at the end of the day, we all equal zero. Okay, and because there is a counterbalance, it is part of, the law of cause and effect. And there's other things that are playing into this, and I don't want to get deep into the weeds, because I know a lot of you guys, either this will go over your head or you'll think that I'm anti this or anti that. And I'm not anti anything. I see, I get to see the problems within Christian, or within the homeless industrial complex, and I get to call them out. But the reason why I get to call them out is because I had spirituality as my core foundation. It is what brings me my ethics. It's what brings me what you would like to call morals. It is what allows me to build the content of my character, because when you truly get that strong foundation, you reflect your religion. You see people out there and you're like, wow, I don't even have to ask you if you're a Christian. I can tell you're a true Christian. Okay, those are people that have a solid foundation within their spiritual belief, because that is what dictates their morals. That's what dictates their ethics. What dictates how they treat society. And so again, there are certain things within Christianity and all religions, because if you get down to the core of all religions, we are all our brother's keeper, because it is an immutable law that comes from the supreme creator that created all of this. Okay, I just choose not to call it a name, because um, it goes into other things that I've learned about titles. And so therefore creation is a perfect name, but it's still not a proper name, because it still limits its capabilities. And I see that by understanding these laws, it kind of takes away a lot of the veil of, oh, well, if God wants it done, or oh, God did this, or oh, the devil did this, or oh, this happened. Because you start understanding the mechanics of what was created around you by your creator, because you are getting a deeper understanding of your creator. And not only that, but how your creator wants you to live in harmony. Okay, and so therefore you having these core foundation of morals and ethics and stuff like that is important, because you learn you learn how to um you learn how to be a proper human being. Okay, and one of the other reasons why I stay away from organized religion is because one of the big things about organized religion in all religions is that it is, if you are not one of us, it is okay for us to treat you inhumanely. And that is against the very core foundation of all religions, because you're supposed to be your brother's keeper. And so therefore, why would you join something that is going to cause you to violate God's laws? Because man can tell you what God's laws are, but if you go out and if you observe and if you pay attention and you self-reflect and you become a student of your environment, you will get to see your creator, and then it will help you build your foundation. And that foundation will be what you use to guide you to get out of homelessness. That will help you develop the relationships that you want to develop. That will help you do a lot of positive things in your life, because you will be networking within that community, and you will be assimilating into that community, and you'll be receiving the benefits of that community. But you've got to build a strong foundation. You've got to have a straight arrow to go with. And I think that what happens to a lot of people is that they get so jaded by society that they kind of shed those, or society has made what would otherwise be considered immoral or unethical. They have made it legal and socially acceptable to the point where it just becomes common and we don't even think about it. And I think that has eroded the overall morals and ethics and spiritual foundation that we've had. It does not require that you go to an altar and worship. All you need to do is just be aware of what it is going on around you. And once you understand the mechanics, any wise man is going to use that to their benefit, is going to use that in a way to give them a positive boost in life, which is why no matter, even though Farm Girl and I went our separate ways, I can still, because I'm still my brother's keeper. I do not, if I were to be the one to walk out and to be in her situation, how would I want to be treated? I would want to be able to have an easy way to move on without any stress and without any animosity, and be able to have the ability to just move on in peace. Okay, because when you say we're done, okay, then you can't just you let your emotions get control of you, and let those be the decisions, because you're going to later regret it and you're going to make a fool of yourself. Which is why I say, hey, look, if you need a place to stay, there's always a place to stay here. If you need a warmer place, we can make you a bed in here, no problem. Because at the end of the day, I am my brother's keeper, and what I do for her is what I would do for myself, and because I love myself, I'm going to love my brother. Okay, and this is not only what Christianity teaches, but what all religion teaches. And you can use this as a core foundation in how you conduct yourself in life. Now, I hope this helped you guys. If you guys want to help me out, I got my tip jar down there, got memberships over on Patreon. But what I want to say is, if you stuck around to this far into the video, I want to offer you a bonus. If you're interested in this type of stuff and you want to understand how spirituality has built my foundation, okay, I have a second channel. It's called Your Personality HQ. If you look over in the community tab, you can. I put links to some of the videos that I post. I will be talking more of the spiritual realm, and I for those of you that want me to use Christianity as a way to be able to to explain some of the things within the homeless arena and things like that, or those of you that want to understand or have a deeper spiritual understanding, and also kind of fix what's going on up here, because again, all of that plays into the same thing. Okay, come on over to Your Personality HQ, and become a subscriber, because I will be talking about this topic more there than I will on this channel, which is more about homeless education and awareness. Thanks for being here, guys. I hope to see you in the next video.